Many of you must be curious about what are the signs and symptoms of food poisoning in adults. Not to worry, we have the answer for your curiosity. Food poisoning is a common issue that occurs after eating or drinking unhygienic food or a beverage infected by germs, bacteria, and parasites. Moreover, most food products contain bacteria, but they are destroyed when you cook them properly. Eating such poisonous food can make you sick and generate several symptoms that indicate food poisoning. If you ever had food poisoning, you must know it never feels pleasant. When people eat food from outside, they have a higher chance of getting contaminated or unclean food. What is food poisoning? Eating contaminated food that makes you sick has been known as food poisoning. The common signs of food poisoning are nausea, headache, diarrhea, and vomiting. The symptoms and risks can vary from person to person. Various foods have a higher risk and are more poisonous than other food items, including undercooked meat, unpasteurized dairy items, unhygienic fruit, veggies cooked in unclean environments, and utensils. Sometimes well-cooked food can also make you sick, so you must make sure that you maintain proper hygiene. Signs and symptoms of food poisoning in adults. In this video, we are mentioning signs and symptoms of food poisoning in men and women and tricky ways to prevent it. So let's have a closer look at that. Number 1. Stomach pain and cramps. Stomach pain and cramps are widespread during food poisoning. The toxic organisms present in the intestine irritate you from inside, resulting in inflammation and pain in the abdomen. People also feel cramps in the abdomen due to muscle contraction as the body fights with the harmful compound and tries to make the bowel activity normal. Number 2. Diarrhea. Diarrhea is a significant symptom of food poisoning that consists of watery stool constantly in a day. The pain in the abdomen with inflammation and cramps makes the bowel activity slow, and it absorbs less water than normal. When parasites or bacteria enter the body via infected food, it affects the digestive system. Some people also experience bloody stool that can be worse and worse for their health. Number 3. Headache. Headaches are pretty common and can trigger you anytime, and food poisoning is also a cause that can give you a headache. When your body gets dehydrated, it simply affects the brain and appears in the form of a headache. Number 4. Vomiting. Vomiting is also a common sign that comes with food poisoning. After eating contaminated food, you may feel like vomiting within half an hour. The increased contractions in the abdomen force the body to pass the liquid from the mouth, and it is a fight-to-fight mechanism of your body as it tries to remove harmful toxins from the body. If you feel the vomiting isn't stopping naturally, it can be dangerous, and you must visit a doctor. Number 5. Feeling not well. People who go through food poisoning feel very sick and lose appetite. However, the immune system naturally fights the infection that results in the body, reveals chemicals called cytokines that have an essential role in maintaining immunity. You may feel worse, dehydrated, weak, and can lose interest in appetite, and these all symptoms are also known as sickness behavior. Number 6. Fever. Whenever our body fights with bacteria or any infection, the temperature increases, and you may feel a fever of 102 degrees. Number 7. Nausea. Many other causes can be responsible for nausea, and food poisoning is one of them. You may feel nausea after 6 to 8 hours after eating poisoned food. Number 8. Body ache. When our immune system gets activated and more aware of fighting off the infection and activate more white blood cells to protect the body, you may have body aches or muscle pain. You may also feel pain in some much sensitive body parts. Number 9. Fatigue and weakness. Weakness and feeling tired is also the sign of food poisoning. As you are eating less and losing fluid via vomiting and diarrhea, the immune system is also fighting constantly. Naturally, you need more rest, and so try to take rest and listen to the body. Number 10. Dehydration. If you feel dryness in the mouth and not urinating properly, which you usually do, These are the signs of dehydration that mainly occur during food poisoning. Number 11. Difficulty in breathing. Many people experience difficulty in breathing, or also known as palpitations. As the body is facing that is not normal and in stressful condition, and if you feel worse symptoms, then seek a doctor immediately.